So are you resisting showing up or being seen or known as someone who's intuitive because you believe it means that you have to prove yourself or perform? So we are going to gather on the 22nd of October to pick this apart and to relieve you of the burden of having to be right all the time, of having to show up in a specific way, of having to talk or look in a specific way. So this is a wonderful event for anyone, especially if you're a coach, a healer, a spiritual teacher, a spiritual practitioner. If you are an energetic healer, if you're working with the energetic fields and you're relying on your intuition to do your work. It's also great for anyone who just knows that you're sensitive, knows that you're intuitive, and knows what it feels like to be able to follow that yourself, but is maybe afraid to express it. You're maybe afraid to talk about it with people. You're maybe afraid to share how your intuition works, how you came to these conclusions, and what is coming through you. And I know that, we all have this kind of archetypal image of what it is to be intuitive, what it is to be able to tune into the energy beyond the kind of physical knowing of the world. And you may not feel like that fits you. The good news is it doesn't matter. You don't have to fit any stereotype or archetype. And actually, when you show up as yourself, aligned, centered, and grounded within it, it's actually going to come through in a much clearer way. You're going to be able to express yourself more freely. You're going to be able to use your own words and your own language, your own pattern and rhythm and way of speaking and sharing. And it just actually frees you from any obligation to try to fit the mold. So this is really an opportunity for you to break free of trying to fit in or fighting against it. If you're also refusing to acknowledge that you're intuitive or refusing to follow it because you don't want to be seen as weird or ungrounded or woo-woo or strange or out there, it can go either way. So this is your opportunity to say, no, I'm going to show up as an intuitive being. I'm going to honor my gifts. I'm going to use the innate gifts that I was born with, and I'm going to do it in a way that is really grounded and aligned and healthy for me. I'm going to show up in my life knowing that I get to present myself with the identity that I want to share, the most aligned and authentic identity. So we are going to meet online on the 22nd of October for about 90 minutes. There's going to be healing. There's going to be teaching. We'll have a bit of time for meditation and some resolution. And the hope is that you'll have some light bulb aha moments. That if there are ways that you are suppressing yourself consciously or unconsciously because you're worried about these identities and the way you're supposed to look or sound, that we can set that at ease, we can set that to rest, and that you can then begin to show up with the shine and the beauty of who you really are. To learn more with Jennifer.com.